Welcome, suspense and intrigue lovers. Today we delve into the vibrant world of How I Became a Superhero, a story where the boundaries between good and evil blur in a plot full of surprises and emotions. Get ready for a thrilling journey full of action and mystery that will leave you breathless. Let's begin this exciting adventure. We enter a world where people with superpowers are common. Society has learned to live with them, but everything changes when a new drug called SPF begins to circulate, granting superpowers to ordinary people. This drug becomes the center of attention when a series of violent robberies begin to be perpetrated by people with superhuman abilities. The protagonists of this story are the detectives Moreau and Schaltzmann, assigned to investigate these strange robberies. Moreau is a veteran detective, cynical and somewhat disillusioned, while Schaltzmann is a young detective, enthusiastic and with a more idealistic view of the law. Both characters are well defined from the beginning, which helps establish their roles and dynamics in the plot. During the investigation, the detectives discover that the SPF drug is responsible for the new superpowers in the city. They also meet Monte Carlo, a retired superhero who becomes their ally. Monte Carlo is a mysterious and charismatic character, with an enigmatic past that has led him to retire from the world of superheroes. The plot quickly unfolds, with the detectives facing an unknown enemy who controls the superheroes created by the SPF drug, representing a significant threat to the city and society at large. Their investigation into the SPF drug and the powers it grants leads them to uncover a drug and superhero trafficking network led by a powerful and cunning criminal known as the Observer. During their investigation, the detectives encounter various characters linked to the superpower trafficking network. One of them is Farid, a young drug trafficker who is forced to cooperate with the Observer after being involved in a conflict with the superheroes created by the SPF drug. Farid adds a layer of complexity to the plot by showing the devastating effects that the drug and the world of superpowers have on the lives of ordinary people. Parallel to this, the relationship between Moreau and Schaltzmann develops, revealing more about their personalities and motivations. Moreau, with his pragmatic approach and experience in the criminal world, guides Schaltzmann, who shows an idealistic but sometimes naive determination. This dynamic between the detectives adds a human element to the story, showing how they face personal and professional challenges in their fight against crime. As the plot progresses, more details are revealed about the superpower trafficking network and the Observer's motivations, increasing the danger for the detectives and the characters involved. The plot intensifies as the detectives Moreau and Schaltzmann discover that the Observer is planning a massive event to distribute the SPF drug on a large scale, which could have devastating consequences for society. Meanwhile, the superheroes created by the SPF drug face their own challenges. The character of Monte Carlo, who has the power of telekinesis, is caught in a moral dilemma when he must decide whether to follow the Observer's orders or rebel against him to protect his loved ones and the city. The relationship between Moreau and Schaltzmann is also tested as they face increasingly greater obstacles. Moreau, with his practical and often cynical approach, clashes with Schaltzmann's idealism, who strives to do the right thing even in desperate situations. The tension reaches its peak when the Observer sets his plan in motion and chaos ensues in the city. The superheroes and villains face off in epic battles, while the detectives struggle to stop the distribution of the drug and dismantle the criminal network. The climax reveals the Observer's true intentions and resolves the conflicts among the main characters, leaving open the possibility of future sequels. The story offers a satisfying conclusion to the main characters' narrative arcs and explores the consequences of the revelation of superpowers in society, presenting new ethical challenges, dilemmas, and the emergence of new villains. Moreau and Schaltzmann, now public superheroes, are forced to balance their personal and professional lives with their duties as protectors of the city. However, they face new ethical and moral challenges as new superheroes and villains emerge, increasing tensions in the city and testing their ability to maintain order. They face difficult decisions that question their loyalty and ethics as they strive to safeguard the city at all costs. The adaptation to the presence of superpowers in the city raises profound questions about justice and responsibility, leading the main characters to confront their limitations and make decisions with lasting consequences. The cliffhanger sets the stage for future conflicts and a change in the perception of superheroes in the city. And so concludes the thrilling story of How I Became a Superhero. We hope you have enjoyed this adventure full of action, intrigue, and unforgettable moments. Don't miss our next installment, where we will continue exploring exciting stories. See you later, adrenaline lovers. Kisses on your tails.